Hello, good afternoon. Today is 17th of October 2022. I'm Thomasin PA2066. I would like to do a video presentation on Contract2U Part 2. And I have done recently another project sale in Kuching, and I like to compare these project sales with the one in KL, which I've done also video before. So these two are different projects. However, I would like to see how they perform under the same index ranking. Let me begin. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Thomasin PA2066. Today is 17th of October 2022. A video taking 103 Contract2U, how to use part 2. So in this part 2 presentation, I have two projects already inputted into the system, and I have calculated their indexes. So now I would like to show you how Contract2U.com, a website that rank property by IPI, Inter-Property Index, can actually help you in your analysis of the various projects. Let me go in. So these two projects, one is the Atera PJ, which I have done 14 listings in the earlier video. You can go back to the earlier video to see. This project is in Petaling Jaya, Selangor. And the other project I recently uploaded is the Lumos residence in Kuching, also a high-rise project. However, of course, compared to Atera, this is low density. Atera is high density, and I have a few analysis slides to show you before we look into the index ranking. So these two projects, Kuching versus KL or PJ Selangor, a very highly dense area, whereas Kuching is considered outskirts of the city. The types of property also are similar. They are both strata property. Of course, not as high-rise as in KL or Selangor. The Lumos Kuching is not so high up. In between two different projects, Lumos and Atera, we want to see how they are presented by the ranking, in a way trying to analyze by the ranking and what we can see in the indices. So I summarize here, Atera PJ is high-rise 47 floors, and Kuching one is only 9 floors, which is much less in terms of density as well. And the layout, various layouts also for KL PJ. Atera has basically 3 different layouts: the 4 rooms, 3 bathroom, and 3 car park. The best benefit, the medium benefit is 3 rooms, 2 bathroom, and 2 car park. And the smaller unit is 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and 1 car park. Whereas the Lumos are simpler in the way all units have 3 rooms and 2 bathroom. Only the difference is some units actually are 2 car parks and some units are 1 car park only. So the differences are quite distinctively different. In the Atera side, there is variety, and in the Kuching Lumos side is less variety in terms of layout. And now we go to the sizes. Atera in PJ is actually high rise. Some units are very small, like 770 units with the 2 rooms, and some units are medium, 1024, 1024 square feet, and the bigger ones is 1419 square feet. Whereas the Kuching one, most of the sizes are above 1000 square feet. The biggest is 1334. The smallest is 1065. So you can see the Lumos Kuching, the project layout differences are less. So in such a arrangement of the layout and the sizes, you can see that the Kuching Lumos project is less distinct differences between the layout or the sizes, whereas the Atera PJ, the various sizes and also the various layouts are more distinctively different from each other. I have summarized it into here. The Atera PJ, the size differences from the smallest to the biggest can be 46% smaller for the smaller unit. So the difference is a significant 46%. Whereas the Lumos side, the size difference from the square feet 1065 versus 1334 is only a 20% smaller. So by paying the money for a 20% smaller, cheaper, it should be cheaper, of course. However, let us see whether how this magnified in this index calculation. Similar for the magnitude of difference among the rooms, bathroom, and car parking. We compare the best benefit to the least benefit is for the rooms different 50% difference, 4 rooms in the bigger units compared to 2 rooms in the smaller unit, and bathroom 3 bathroom compared to 2 bathroom 33% less, and the car parking for 3 parking to 1 parking 66% less parking. The Lumos Kuching side, because the rooms are similar, so there is 0% difference on the room and the bathroom as well, which are 2 bathrooms for each unit. Only the difference is in the car park, which is 50% less. So let's say we look at this magnitude of differences. How are we going to see the where it is ranked? Firstly, I would like to just point to you that these are not inter-project comparison, although you can use the indexes to look at the differences because the price difference is for a different geographical area. Of course, in KL, land prices are more expensive, and therefore projects are selling at much higher per square feet price. So let us just concentrate on the Lumos Kuching lah. So now you can see the pricing from 762,000 or 763,000 to 933,000. So you can see that there are bigger sizes like 1334 and the smaller standard size, which is 1065, and also some which is in between 1181 1094 So why there are differences in their IPI ranking? So you can see the most expensive 933,000 is the bigger size, which is understandable. However, the same size 1334 is also appearing at a lower IPI So this is 1334, same benefit of rooms, bathroom, and car park. However, the ranking of 132 compared to the ranking of 140.8 So this one, because it is lower level, this one is a higher level. So being that the indexing calculation is to give you for the price that you pay, comparing these 2 units which are almost similar in benefit. However, this is at a higher level. So when there are differences in higher level or lower level, then by spending a better sum of money, a higher sum of money, you get a bigger benefit. It also shows as a reduction in the IPI rating here. So not necessarily by looking at the price range, you should see the benefit. So in this case, the benefit of buying at a higher level at higher price is translated to a lower IPI score. So when you look at the same size and then looking at the same layout with the same room number, same bathroom number, and same car park number, but then the price that you are paying is lower, whereas the higher floor is higher pricing. But the higher pricing is supposed to give you a better benefit because it is graded as high level, whereas here is graded as a low level. Like in the normal situation, when you use comparison of number of floors, it will always be higher floor having higher social standard in that sense. If you say I am living in the top floor of a condominium, then generally the public understand that it is a penthouse. So this is how it is shown in the IPI. So if you look at the being equal, when you are having the two benefit being equal and sizes being different, then the comparing of the indexes about the same, because one is at very near size of 1094 to 1181. So if the differences in the sizes are so minimum, then although there is a higher square feet size but much higher price, it may not look to be the value for the money. Both are at low level. If one is at high level, one is at low level, then this difference in the index would be more significant. So with the indexing system, you can make a better comparison between the two and asking question about why certain units are higher price at a lower IPI. So if you say, well, the differences between these two units, because the sizes are not really a lot of difference, then for the paying for a bigger price tag may not be necessary because the IPI score is about the same. So the both benefits are about there. Smaller unit compared to a bigger unit, smaller unit compared to a bigger unit, paying for an extra of almost 50,000, is it necessary or not? And both are at lower floor. Maybe you say I will pay for a higher floor at this higher premium price, then likely you would go to the bigger unit which is at 971. So the range of 800,000 to the lower range of 700,000, then even better if you are buying at this high level, type 2, with maybe less one parking. But less one parking, you are getting at the IPI score much lower. So the benefit for paying for 762 seems to be better because it's of a higher floor. So all these are interpretation. There are so many variables to calculate to arrive at the priority of a person who put number of rooms or put the level of floors as their priority. So it is difficult to uniformly compare the different features and the layout of the property. But then by giving this indexing system, you are able to scrutinize and also come out with a decision whether which priority is your best priority to decide on the unit. Now let us compare cross between the two projects. So if you compare the Lumos Kuching and Atera PJ, generally the per square feet will be seen here as in Kuala Lumpur, the per square feet price is much higher. In the Kuching, the per square feet price is lower. But for the reason that the IPI score is less, 13 something to 14 something, whereas here is 14 something to 15 something, you actually see that regionally differences between two different locations. Of course, the demand for property as well as all these sizes of the property. So definitely for KL, the dense area, the per unit size of the property will be expensive. Therefore, it is a good comparison, whereby if you have in Sarawak, in Kuching, something which is of the same IPI score as in KL, that means that this project is really selling at the KL price. And for that premium price, the property has to show its very exclusiveness in the level that is out of the normal market condition in Kuching. So there's a good comparison if you have a comparison of per square feet pricing or a IPI scoring. But because of the Kuching strategy of having the same types, almost the same types of layout. Then the differences in between the properties is basically decided by the floor level. Whereas in Kuala Lumpur, because of differences in the layout, number of rooms and number of car park as well as the number of bathroom, there are more variable points that differences in the IPI may be more complicated. So these complicated differences between different parameters of comparison, if you put it in the IPI scoring, then it will be clear. By depending on this IPI scoring, you will be able to choose between a few sub-selected variables. Right, so let us conclude. So my conclusion is that the price per benefit, as in contract2u.com, calculator for IPI index, inter-property index, is to, in fact, give you a picture of what are the benefits that you are buying at what price. So it sort of make you feel that there is a system of comparison. It benefits actually differs a lot between the different products. So if there are less benefits differences, like in the case of a Kuching Lumos, because all rooms are the same, bathrooms the same, and even the sizes, the square feet of the units are the same, then only then you understand, well, it is depending on the floor. The upper floors will cost a much higher price. So is it worth your investment if you want to stay just a few floors above? So what I like to summarize is IPI scoring is able to amplify these benefits, to amplify them so that you can understand where are you putting your money. It can amplify the price differences as well, and it differences between the different variables between the properties. Thank you very much. I am Thomasin PA2066. This is my mobile number on display. I have a few websites like My Real Property Online, which is a website collecting all my videos and some of my writings. EstateAgentExam.com is for the study of Diploma in Estate Agency by the Board of Valuer, Appraiser, Estate Agents and Property Managers. Contract2U.com, as I explained, is a website that helps ranking of property by inter-property index. Fiveway.info is a website for community of agents to list advertisement by the geo-link businesses. Abacus Real Estate.fund is a simple to operate website for small agency. Thank you so much.